Hello everyone, welcome back to Timmy's Stream. For the foreseeable future, I'll be farming on the new artifact domains. I think on 2 of my accounts. One account is farming for Nicole and one account is farming for Dorian. On my main account, I'm debating whether I should farm on the new artifact domain or not. It's kind of depending on whether I want to get the Sandroni's artifact set. Hello Truckup, welcome back to the stream. Also, I believe I've seen a video of a better Mavuika team with Mona using the new Hexerize artifact set, but it's extremely difficult to perform on the team well. I'm gonna look at the videos and try it a little bit on. Well, let's get to some RNG artifact farming. Hi Zoro. Omran, welcome back. You early today. If the Sandroni Yamiko team turns out to be decent, I may finally pull for Yamiko after all this time.
Let me scry. Fate is upon you.
Hello, Rino Kamura. Welcome back. Hydro damage, not necessary. Geo. Wait, hold on. They keep making the 2 new artifacts with a somewhat similar color scheme. This has happened with the Hexerite artifact set and the off-field damage lunar set as well. Why do they make something starkly different, like a black and purple set and a white and blue set? Yes, I'm talking about Night Sky Unveiling and Silken Moon set. That's easy to tell. Oh, that's a pretty nice artifact. Okay, I'll keep that. You think Yamiko will get replaced quickly? If I can play Yamiko for 1 patch, I'm a happy person. Right now, I can play Yamiko for 0 patch.
Decided by destiny.
But my standard for a decent team is somewhere between 110 these days. So if that team is performing below 100, I may just consider getting Sandroni if I think her future value is good, and not getting Yamiko. These speeds are kind of mid. Have I seen the Hex Mavuika team? Yes, I have. I'm gonna try to replicate it today. that, and a bunch of these. Is there a button for me to fill all of this up at once? I don't want to have to hold it every single time. You're sad about Sandroni? They ruined the only thing you care about? Polonia? Big P! Big P sacrificed himself. Just so Sandrone could wear shorter skirt. Now she's no longer under the supervision of her creator's bot anymore.
After another lately.
Do the movie girl thing? Well, I mean, I know the concept behind it, but the execution is extremely difficult. Real quick, chat, do you know what's the most difficult thing about executing that Mohuika Hexarai team? What's the most mechanically difficult part? We'll take a look at the videos in a little bit. Alright, the good old just straight up farm artifacts for all 3 accounts. Let's go.
Add as
Not having Nicole? Now that's the neat part. The Mohuika Hexarai team is not with the Hexarai character you are thinking about. C0R1 Mohuika Hexarai 2 limited cost, C4 plus Mona. Mohuika, Mona, Iansan, Sucrose.
雷のごとく運命には逆らえません。安全距離確認。この天下で裁く。通常もっと早く。これが運命です。水中弦。危険。太陽の方向を。
You know what? There are multiple mechanically difficult things in here. Multiple. Oh my bad. There are so many failing points in this that you have to master.
カウント運命よここにいでよ。吸引テスト開始。630水中弦。この天下で裁く。
Alright, let's talk about those difficult things real quick. Also, this is a pretty good build. Pretty good build. Pretty good build. If you're wondering why is it 45 crit rates, because Mona C4. The most difficult part is swirling pyro and getting hydro up. You got it. Hello, Shiro. You got it. How? Is Pyro getting sword? I believe this is one frame of Pyro getting sword immediately right now. Right at that moment. Previously, it was a Hydro sword. And then, as Sucrose throws the burst out, this is a Hydro sword. Sucrose throws the burst out. When Mavuika is on the air, that's a Pyro sword. It's... Well, it has to happen before. It has to happen before you even swap off Sucrose. Like, how the fuck does this happen? How? What the fuck is this? How did you... I don't even see the frame of the Pyro sword. She's on VV, yes. I don't even see that frame, chat. This is a Hydro sword. Where's the Pyro sword? Where is it? Where is it? If you look closely, the number of sword is now 2. And holy fucking shit. That's when the Pyro sword happens, I guess. Let me try to slow the video down, way down. Is that a Pyro sword? I don't even see it. Fucking dogs. Oh, I see it. That's the S for the sword. That's the S for the sword. You see that shit? There is a smaller sword text right here. That's the under S, the previous one, and this is the new S for the sword. Jesus Christ. How the fuck do you play this? How the fuck do you play this? Now, for the VV Viridescent Veneers artifact set to reduce enemies' resistance, the sword reaction will have to trigger when Sucrose is counting as being on field. So this millisecond right here is when the swap happens, when Sucrose is still considered on field. And we swap to Mavuika. If the sword can happen off field, sure. But it will not count for the VV to trigger. This millisecond right here. Oh, no. Alright, we saw it. Also, Mavuika combo, the easier stuff, I guess. CDC, CDC, final, CDC, CDC, CDC. Also, if you happen to miss it, chat, if you happen to miss it, after the Pyro sword happens, okay? After the Pyro sword happens, which I am not currently pausing it. Oh, right. Nice. I paused it at the exact moment. After the Pyro sword happens, you see this? You see the color of the butterfly? You see the color of this butterfly? That's Sucrose burst being blue. Blue! That is Sucrose burst absorbing Hydro. No, it's just not just about the swirl. It's about swirling, then immediately absorbing Hydro afterward. For us to vaporize. Alright, that's the first rotation. Let's move on. Okay, now. Second rotation. Because we do not have Sucrose burst, things we have to vary our rotation. That's a Hydro Sword, okay. Oh my god, that's a Pyro Sword. God fucking damn. What can you do? What the hell do you do? I would guess that this recording maybe take at least 3 hours to make. Even for an immensely skilled player, this is probably gonna take a shit ton of reset. The butterfly hangs on to Pyro from before, then Pyro kicks in immediately after. Probably. That's probably some stuff happening. Can I please explain Sandroni C01? What do you mean explain? You want me to explain Sandroni, or you want to explain Sandroni R1? Or you just want to look at numbers from Sandroni C01? Anyhow, that's how you get a 250k Mavuiga C01 with 4-star and a standard character. Just do that. Just do that. Good on, good on, good on, good on. I'm gonna try it, but maybe after 30 minutes I'm not gonna get out stuff. I'll try it. Yeah, now I do it. C01, alright, real quick. I don't think my Sandroni calculation is 100% correct right now. 100% correct right now. I'll update people on what I think about Sandroni teams. My opinions on Sucrose is slightly decreased since then. So one of the I've calculated is Sucrose team, but the reason I am thinking a little bit less of Sucrose is not because of the damage. I think other characters in Sucrose slot will technically be less damage, but the problem is, once again, we need to sword Cryo in this team, and that's pretty tough. When a character like Yaimiko is applying constant electro from outfield, it's also not 100% that we can sword Cryo. And Yamiko is a character that can apply electro decently fast. I don't think Gigi is gonna be able to apply enough Cryo for Sucrose to sword, and then we swap to Sandroni, something like that. It's tough. Can use someone like Diona who applies a little bit more elements, but I'm gonna need to try that in game. Unfortunately, I do not have Yaimiko to try the Cryo application, so gonna have to think about some other teams. Your brain still cannot accept that Yai and Chichi are actually playable. It takes time. Took me a bit to accept that Bente is playable too. Hold on, where's my sound? Let me go ahead and do a little bit farming real quick. What's confusing is after Pyro is applied, It should cancel Hydro and the wave triggers and prioritize Pyro. Yes. I think what's likely happen is maybe they're swirling with a normal attack instead of a burst. That's that's likely, more likely what happened. Can I send you pre-farm, Sandroni?
It all adds up.
I believe it's either on Nanoga website or Lunaris website. Let me just do a double check real quick. Cross-reference on two websites to see if they are similar. Okay. That's a Fontaine material. That's the boss in the new Mondstadt area. That's Notorious Belt Buckle from the Fils Moon Institute. Cryo, Vagrancy. Actually, can you see? Oh yeah, you can see. I can look at this one. It's similar. Yeah. This is from Fontaine.
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome
She
our
wants the
colleagues,
clanker
of course.
material.
He's gotta earn his kibble somehow.
And the boss from the new Mondstadt area. Visual adapted and got a new set. Nothing will make Yai better than her. Unless Yai has a mechanic that Visual doesn't have, which is the Superconduct. This team is pretty reliant on bursting. Is Yai best in slot right now for Sandroni? Yes. Especially since you can get Yai C1 from the Constellation selector. Is a Stellar-Superconduct formula out or not? Yes, it is out. What do you need to know about? Yeah, I agree, Shiro. I like that they're giving Yai something different niche than Visual. I think no, if I'm gonna be 100% honest, I think is gonna be replaced pretty soon when we have a dedicated support for Sandroni. But maybe she can be a cop 4th slot. What do we need of these artifacts? At this point, I am having very high standard for these artifacts already, so yeah, none of them's gonna make it. How much stronger than Luna? It's the same. Okay, we can do a quick explanation about Stellar-Superconduct real quick. So it is a reaction that when it happens, when Electro meets Cryo, normally it creates a regular Superconduct, But right now, if Sandrone is in our team, it would trigger Stellar-Superconduct instead. It's similar to how when Flames or Inefa is in our team, we trigger Lunar Charge instead of Electro Charge. Similar to how Nefer and Lauma being in the team, we trigger Lunar Bloom instead of Bloom. So first of all, the reaction is only possible when we have the new 5-star character. Now, when we get that part done, let's explain about the reaction itself. What does it do? So Stellar-Superconduct, immediately when the reaction happens, it creates a field on the ground, okay? It creates a circle on the ground. And if the circle will appear for 6 seconds, if we trigger the reaction somewhere else, the circle will be over there. So it's not too bad stuff regarding the circle impacting. It's not too bad. Now, I am currently not aware if multiple circles can exist at once or just the newest one's gonna be remaining around. Alright, so what does a circle do? First of all, the reaction by itself does not do any damage. It does not do any damage at all. What the circle does is it records the game, keep watching the things happening inside that circle. It records how many times the enemy has been taking cryo or electro damage. The more times that enemies have been taking cryo or electro damage, the more buffs that it gives the characters, our characters inside the circle. Alright, we're still following? Turn. The circle by itself, it does not do anything harmful to the enemy specifically. Well, I guess it does reduce enemies' physical resistance, but that's the OG Superconduct already. The new thing is not exactly do anything harmful immediately to the enemy. It observes things the game observes things that happens in the circle. The more times the enemies continue to take out cryo or electro damage, the more buffs it gives us. What are the buffs exactly? Buffs number 1, electro damage bonus for everyone inside the circle. Actually, I have to double check whether it's for the entire team or just for the on-field character. That I have to double check. But I will finish the explanation first. 1, electro damage bonus. 2, cryo damage bonus. And 3, more Superconduct reaction damage.
Rise with the sun.
So every one of the electro or cryo element, either they are doing the traditional damage bonus things or they are doing the new Stellar-Superconduct reaction, they all get something. They all get some buffs from it.
Let's ride.
Of course, naturally, the Stellar-Conduct buffs is a bit more meaningful because they're incentivizing the newer characters. And only the new character right now, Sandrone, only those characters, and I guess technically the buffed characters like Sino or Miko or Risley, those characters right now. Chi actually can also as well. They can do superconduct damage directly from their talents. So in that regard, it's a little bit similar to how only Nefer and Lauma can do Lunar Bloom damage. Only the newly changed character, I think mostly 5-star, but I have to double check. Only the newly changed or newly buffed or Sandroni can do the Stellar-Superconduct reaction damage from their talents, and those are gonna get buffed. That is the reaction. After that, let me see if we can summarize in 1 or 2 sentences. Stellar-Superconduct creates a circle on the ground that observes what we do. If we continue doing more electro and cryo damage to the enemies in the field, our characters in the field will receive buffs. And those buffs are electro damage bonus, cryo damage bonus, and extra stellar superconduct reaction damage.
Why don't we try something like this instead?
Yeah, I think that's the best summary I can give. Would Flames in FI work well with Sandroni and her support? No. 1. Sandroni and potentially her support are relying on superconduct reaction, which is electro and cryo. Flames and Inefa does not work without a sprinkle of water. Hydro. Can we work around that? Sure. It's similar to how we could technically use Sandroni, Colombina, Inefa right now. But those reactions are gonna fight each other. They're not gonna complement each other. It's somewhat similar to how we put Inefa in a Zubai team, but worse. The team will be the different characters in that team will be fighting the reaction to take control of the reaction, and there will be a little bit less damage coming from Inefa. There will be a little bit less coming from Sandroni overall. There will be a little bit less damage coming from Colombina if you use Colombina in that team. How good is R1? As of now, with my calculation with Sucrose, which I need to be redone, but I imagine the weapon damage increase gonna be relatively similar. If I switch this to, I don't know the name, so I'm just gonna call it Sandroni's Claymore, Sans Claymore, R1. That is a 17% damage increase for the entire team. Which is somewhat similar to Flame's and Nefer's weapon. It's not huge like Varka's weapon, but Flame's and Nefer's weapon kind of deal, somewhere in between them.
All right.
How much DPS right now is Sandroni? 90 something, 90,000, 95. Which I would like to remind people that Flames Inefa with Ino on release is 100,000. I don't know if I have a Flames Inefa without Colombina team in here. Hold on, let me double check. Not Nicole, Linnea. What about Escofia, Ian San, Sucrose, and Red Shredder like Kazuha, Ceylon, and Raiden? Don't have C6 of Beidou, Diona. Kazuha will be worse than Sucrose. Ceylon will be worse than Sucrose. Well, actually, maybe Silonan can be applicable, but it's gonna be somewhat close to Sucrose. Raiden's not a shredder, and Raiden is less damage than Fischl. Fischl is less damage than Yaimiko in that team. Escovia is an okay option. Ian Sans, I think it's gonna be also an okay option. I've not checked. Do I have an influence enough with I know team here? I might not. It's the oversight. Oh well. Oh yeah, here we go. Plains enough is 105, 103 with no Columbina. And by the way, this is a bundle already. Plains with enough is already a bundle. That's on 103. And what happens if Zerba is released before Columbina and Linnea? Zerba, Idluga, Aino, Goro is 98, 99,000. This is Sandroni, 93. Is GGC2 and useful? It's very useful. I think GG is slightly better than Diona. At worst, they're gonna be similar. The fact that GG actually has particles generation now is also pretty nice.
Bring it.
So my verdict on Sandroni right now is that she's a flames without enough and her Archon. And it's fine. The very reason that they are buffing old characters is not solely for the purpose of buffing old characters, but part of it is to make Sandroni not feeling awful. With that, before her dedicated support comes. You can proudly accept that you choose your first 5-star. Risley got changed last, so what do I think his best team is and how would make him a new support? His best new support is gonna be a Sandroni support. He's cryo, he does superconduct damage. Sandroni is cryo, she does superconduct damage. The best Risley team is Risley, Yaimiko, Chi-Chi, and a fourth character I have not found out yet. How much damage does Risley do? A little bit less than Sandroni. From some people looking, it's something between the 80,000, 85. That's why they did not put Risley on Chronicle. They are going to put Risley on the new Chronicle. That's called, hey, these are the characters we have buffed Chronicle banner. I'm serious. It has been leaked. There is going to be a Chronicle banner next patch. It has Chi-Chi, Yaimiko, Sino, and Risley. Wait, are those the buff character? Yes, yes they are.
All right. Yeah.
I honestly think a Risley team with Nicole, Durin, Zetlale is better than his Stellar team right now. Have I calculated that one? I may have. I may have calculated someone else though. I remember vaguely copy-pasting the low-hand team and put Risley in there, but maybe I try someone else. Have I calculated Risley? There we go, that's 106. Risley, Nicole, Durin, Zetlale. Escoffier teams are not that great, by the way, for Risley. Escoffier team, I think, is 80,000 for Risley. Should be on Impact right now. Risley. Escoffier. Farina. And maybe Zetlale? Oh yeah, that's 73,000. His Escoffier team should not be better than Stellar team. So what's the best Androni team for now? Minimum DPS that can help to do the Fearless Station at least. No Yamiko edition. Sandroni R1. Beidou. The third slot is Chichio Diona.
Exactly.
So gross.
Add as.
You don't have Yamiko, you add in an R1 for Sandron.
Can I play Maker next time?
GTS Go. Esco will hold Tenacity and Millilith. Oh, wait, on this. Yeah, what should she hold then? I mean, in this team, I think Escoffier is a meaningful part of the team's DPS. Isn't it? Oh my god, is this Escoffier doing 33% of team DPS and Risley doing 47% of team DPS? I'll put Escoffier on Golden Troop. If you use Escoffier in... Actually, yeah, I should mention that. If you use Escoffier in a Sandroni team, you're gonna put Tenacity of the Millilith on Escoffier. I was kind of confused between the two when people asking about both. Golden Truth and Furina be better, and that you would put Tenacity and Middle Left on Escofia. I don't know. We can try. Let's try GT for Furina. Seems worse. Hello, Pika. Thanks for dropping by. Wait. I've already talked about the lunar DPSs. Were you not here for that? I thought you have been around throughout. Zubai, before, if we don't have Colomina and Linnea, is 99. Flames, Inefa. Technically, I don't know about Flints without Inefa, but this Flints Inefa without Colombina is 103. So we can kind of surmise that maybe Flints without Inefa is something like 90 or 85. I did double GT. Yes, I did. What's up? You want Tenacity, a Middle Left, and Escofia? But why? That is clearly the worst option. We see how much damage Escofia is doing. Oh. Oh, oh. Huh? Huh? Is this a C6 prune? No, this is a C2 prune. Here's what we are. Don't have C6 for Beidou, that's... I have to check. Maybe Beidou not being C6 makes Visual usable. Maybe. The Beidou's interruption resistance is nice though. It's kinda nice. Because Sandrone is somewhat similar to Neuvillette-ish, where she does not want to be interrupted during her charge attack. Of course, we can always move back on both Sandrone or Neuvillette, and Sandrone technically has a tiny bit more interruption resistance than Neuvillette, but being interrupted is still not ideal. I think there's something to be said for about Beidou. Abir Kamakar, welcome into the stream. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Alright, real quick, let me just try a team without Sucrose real quick. I keep yapping about it, but let me actually try to make a team about it. This is Diona. Alright, how about I put Beidou as the last slot in here? Escofia is an okay option too. She offers a tiny bit of resistance threat if we don't use Sucrose. Let's try Beidou. Beidou would use... maybe with the presence of Yaimiko, Beidou does not have to go energy recharge as much. Pavonius is the answer. Beidou would use what? Noblesse? I think Noblesse. And Beidou's damage is extremely pathetic, but we'll add it anyway. Electro, no swirl happening in here. We're gonna add 15, 15, 15. This one, this happens 15 times. It's gonna be 15, 15, 15, 15. If you're seeing Lunar Charge, don't be alarmed. I'm too lazy to change my sheet right now, so I use a similar formula to Lunar Charge. Does Beidou provide buffing for who? Beidou, let me double check. Risk. You heard that EM scaling on Stellar-Superconduct is terrible? It's not. It's similar to Lunar Charge. It's literally the same formula. And if Flames use Sucrose, other characters with the same formula can use Sucrose. But the reason that I'm moving away from Sucrose is it's hard to swirl Cryo in that team. What am I doing? I'm checking Beidou. Where is a buff? Okay, hold on. I have to check a different source. Sandronis. Beidou. $200 Elemental Mastery. That's it. That's the buff that Beidou gives to the on-field character. Let notes Beidou C6 200 EM. Boom. I'm gonna allow Yaimiko to has it when she's on field. So this is the extra Elemental Mastery buff she has. Boom. And that's off field, so she does not get the buff. When she's using it her burst, she's on field, so here we go. All of these moments, these characters are on field, so let's give them a little bit of EM. Doesn't matter that much. Here we go. Okay, 89. It's a bit worse than Sucrose version. Oh wait, Noblesse! Hold on, Noblesse. This is kind of weird, but sure. Noblesse. What's Noblesse uptime for Sandroni? Multiply by 12 seconds, 11 rather. Divide by her field time. Noblesse. Copy to Yaimiko. 12 seconds divide by rotation total time. And Noblesse will give herself. Be given to herself as well. Beidou. Give her a little bit more damage. Yeah, that's Beidou's damage. Low. Respectable. Respectable. It's actually equal to using Sucrose in the last slot. Okay. It's respectable. How long does Beido's burst last at C6? "15 seconds. What is the rotation for this? Chi-Chi and then Beido. Beido EQ. Sandroni. Alright, there we are. Remember the formula? 6 times EM divided by 2000 plus EM. I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm not remembering that. It's automated in my sheet. Hello Rushi. Are we doing any simulating any run from Miniature Wonderland for the next station? Probably not immediately. I'm gonna give some time to trying Varka with Nicole real quick. And that will require me to do the quests for these characters. So that's what we're gonna do next. Alright, Nicole climbing sounds. Continue. No more? Alright then. This kind of fits her.
Leaving already? Hey, Barbie! Aren't you forgetting something?
Barbie!
A bunch of stuff you were supposed to give me.
Is this a bad time?
Nonsense. Your arrival is more or less in line with Barbie's prophecy. Though, to be honest, I did think you'd be here a little later. Anyway, before we get down to business, it might be best if you two have something to eat.
Did Babelov's prophecy say we'd be hungry? Why would you come here if you're hungry?
No, of course not. But my hearing happens to be quite sharp, and I heard Paimon's stomach rumbling a mile away.
Whoa! Paimon's stomach is rumbling for two! We must both be super famished!
Don't you worry about that. I've got plenty of cookies and cake, and as you know, nothing bad ever happened to hungry travelers who accepted food from a witch.
Cookies. Match tea parties like?
Of course. You can't have a tea party without an ample supply of food and drink.
Oh, does it replenish itself something? Oh yeah, there's more. Yeah.
Though it's true, it is hard to display an appropriate magely elegance after stuffing one's face. That's why the teapot is usually only half full, and there's only one cookie or piece of cake on each plate.
Paimon really can't eat anymore! She's coming apart at the seams! Can we get down to business now?
All right, I gather you're here to deliver my homework. The one that Barbie promised.
So you knew?
Nothing of the sort. We were discussing something completely different. The moon's massive shift has knocked her hydromancy out of whack, so she needs to head back for a while to undergo a period of silent meditation while she's away. I'll be taking over responsibility for everyone's homework. I also plan to help her add the next round of homework to the dictionary.
Huh. You can just swap the person in charge like that?
Not like I had much choice. Before Barbie and Alice even told me about it, they'd already inscribed my special homework in the dictionary.
I wonder if they're gonna make the buffs, the other buffs, be Hexerite buffs as well. What are they gonna call it in game?
As much as I'd like to erase the whole thing and keep on casually observing the world, Alice is busy maintaining Tevat's borders, and Barbie is off realigning her hydromancy. Octavia didn't bother to come back.
Octavia mentioned!
Rheindatter. The other mages all have their own affairs to attend to, so the duty of supervising this homework has fallen to me.
It's quite a lot of you.
I don't even know how long it's been since we all got together to make this a proper tea party. In any case, as long as I finish my homework, my story will be officially inscribed in the dictionary. After that, I'll be able to go back to observing and guiding. So, Traveler, Paimon, it's time to deliver your message. What's my homework? Oh, and since this doesn't count as a prophecy, just something Barbie and Alice came up with 10 minutes ago, there probably isn't any useful information to be found in that dictionary you're carrying.
You're right, Nicole. We had a look before coming over, and there aren't any details.
Nicole will fulfill her duty. She definitely won't allow you to work for free.
Alright, that first sentence was clearly written by Barbie, but I bet my bottom more it was Alice who added the second. Anyway, let's get cracking on this homework. Just let me think. Huh? Oh, basically, I just need to go to a few homework locations, make sure everything's up to scratch, and conduct...
Wait a minute. Paimon thought she was giving you a prophecy.
Well, you see, I naturally view... Besides, when Barbie wrote this homework of mine, all she actually did was flip straight to the final page of my story and tell me the ending in advance. What do you mean?
Hey, Risky.
Homework had to be delivered by you. That's a very important step. Certain formalities must be observed in order for homework to count. But we can talk about that later. Anyway, enough dawdling. Come on, follow me. We're going to... Yes, that seems like as good a place as any.
Just like that? Hold on. How are we supposed to get the...
Blink of an eye, you find yourself standing at the edge of a cliff. Starchnotch cliff, perhaps?
Alright, we're here. This Sealy Court has some really great views, don't you think? See that spot over there? That's the starting point.
Silly Court.
Did I use it to get us here faster? You bet I did. These Sealy Courts are connected to the ley lines, and nobody really uses them. They're very handy when it comes to traveling about.
So you use that like how I use teleport waypoint.
So we're old colleagues. I'm sure they won't mind me borrowing their homes every once in a while. We're early.
It's 2:20 on Furina, DPL lost or Hormona Skirk team feeling a little off by 5k DPS. What do you mean by that? Are you asking about Furina's energy requirement in that team? I mean, Furina is also a 10% of team's damage. I like to use a safe assumption. Is there a Favonius on Escofia? If there's a Favonius on Escofia, you can get away with 190 ER. If there's not, it's 210. It's like 7%. Gotcha.
Shh. Patience. All will be revealed in time. Before long, you will become a single lilting melody ensconced in an ode, and 1,000 winds will swirl around you. But before that happens, we should allow it to slumber in peace. Come, let's head to our next location.
Is this Wolvendam? Doesn't seem like the best place for doing homework.
This is the nearest Sealy Court to where we're going. Don't worry, we're not far from the starting point.
Whoa! Where did all those wolves jump out from? Hey! We're not here to hurt.
Shh! Has that child not arrived yet? Perhaps we've come too early again.
Why'd they come back? Oh, did they hear us talking? If only Razor were here.
You're not wrong, Paimon. But there's a lot more Alright, that's about it for this place. I could do with a good rest. Come on, let's go. Time to head back for a cup of...
Whoa! When did this door appear?
There's a note.
This looks like Alice's handwriting. Let's take a look. Thanks for your help with the homework. Now hurry home and have a hot cup
What
of
the hell did she do?
P.S. There is a surprise waiting behind this door. Hurry home. Wait a second. Why does this door look so familiar? There's no way it could lead to...
Standing inside the room.
Somewhere new?
What do you mean by losing 5k? You're losing 5k compared to what? I mean, any amount of energy recharge that you can convert to offensive stat while still being able to burst is a DPS gain. It's just that how many energy recharge you can shave off until you can no longer burst, and then it suddenly becomes a DPS loss because you waste time trying to burst or skipping your burst. It's a switch off and on. It's not that suddenly adding ER or reducing ER you are gaining DPS. You have to convert those ER into offensive stats. And generally the energy recharge that I calculate are for safe assumption, meaning even with some slightly less than ideal energy particle generation, you'll still be able to burst. If you want to go a little bit more risky and just reset when you don't have enough energy to burst, that works too.
No wonder Alice wanted to borrow the lodge key. She said she wanted to set up a tea room, even though I told her I already had one.
The gift? Why would she give you a Sealy
It
core?
symbolizes the completion of guidance, the end of a journey, and the fulfillment of prophecy. You followed Sealy before, right? Only when a Sealy returns to its Sealy court does its guidance come to an end. So, to give this unwelcome homework a clear conclusion, Barbie and Alice must have built a Sealy court right here. This is the only way for my story to be inscribed among everyone else's without interfering with their own homework.
You're not silly.
Well, we're not all that different. Once upon a time, we were all angels after all. But that doesn't really matter. What's important is what it symbolizes. It's like writing a novel. As long as I take my seat, this homework of mine will be officially over. It's a nice touch, but it feels like the ending to a story written on the fly. If Anya were here, I'm sure she'd have come up with something more clever. Don't you worry. That's an essential element as well.
And now a chest pops up. Very cool.
Now this homework's starting to make sense.
So this entire thing is a joke. She sits on the thing that Silly sits on and the chest pops up. Alright then. As the outline really is key.
What did I tell you? It seems like this has been a fruitful little excursion after all. And it seems my story has been formally inscribed in the dictionary, which means that today's homework ends here.
An elaborated joke, and I love it.
Tutor to provide guidance on all future assignments. Well, that depends on what assignments are assigned. Personally, I'd love nothing more than to bury chests for people to find by completing their homework. I'd leave clues and watch them enjoy a merry little treasure hunt. Now that would be fun. But Barbie's been keeping a close eye on me, so I'm not sure I'll get the chance.
Allow me! Fuck! There's no Primogem! Alright, I'll take the XP books and the Mora. May I sit, please? Oh, that's Nicole.
Which means that today's homework ends here, and also that there'll be a formal tutor to provide guidance on all future assignments.
Hi, Doc. I have to do one more homework before I can do Varka testing. This one. Hopefully it's gonna be quick. I'll be right back though. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Nicole's a cutie patootie. Indeed she is. Okay, this one's gonna be a one I skip a little bit more. I skip around. I care a tiny bit less about this child than Nicole.
Prune's assignment doesn't look much like homework.
Declaration of war.
Witch Hunter, have you found a way to defeat me yet? Shout your coolest challenge from the rooftops and prepare to bow down before the Dodo King. Huh. Paimon will bet $1 million more that Alice wrote this. If it wasn't for the Prune isn't exactly Alice's biggest fan. Paimon can see her really blowing her top over a challenge like this. Should we try to tone things down?
No.
Tell me what? Let me see.
Hi, Brune. Tiny though she may be, this little witch hunter comes armed with astonishing depth of knowledge. Claims to be chasing the wicked witch and has followed that chase over here from far away. Nod-krai has grown used to coolly soaring through everything around her with a gaze and wisdom far older than her years. Compared to all the books that teach one to stay sober and clear-minded, Mondstadt winds of freedom do far more to blow the mist from her. So under the affectionate siege of her friends, Brune, always so quick to set her jaw and insist, I'm not a child anymore, keeps huffing, protesting, and putting up her front even as she slowly finds her way back into the bright track of childhood happiness. She's a nod-krai character! Ready to play alternate bus play style share resort. Oh. Oh. No. No. Why would you alternate bus on a Skug team? To alternate a burst implies that buffing the DPS is less important than getting more offensive substats on your foreigner. What are you trading away? Buffing, bursting every other rotation. You are only buffing Skug every other rotation. What are you getting? More foreigners damage. In the case of your Skug C3, no. Absolutely not. I think that was not even the case at Skug C0. Why is that a thing in Lunar teams, some Lunar teams? Because Columbina does a majority of the team's damage. Farina is not. Oh, sorry. Okay, I misunderstood. Sorry. Alternating tap in, Q tap E. Okay. Fair enough. If you still have enough energy on Foreigner to burst every time you need to burst, I'm not familiar with that rotation, so I cannot tell you more regarding that. Visa the Hex team? Uh-huh.
Make up on Paimon like that? Oh, boring. Huh? You're not mad?
Why is she acting like a teenager? Going through a phase, chat.
I'm used to her childish little games. She likes to act mysterious, but it's all just cheap tricks. Who shouts a challenge from the rooftops anyway? People walking past would look at me like I'm crazy. I'm not falling for that. I might as well stand in the middle of the street shouting, "Look at me! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot!" Hey! Why is my voice coming from over there?
Huh? What was that? You're an idiot? Yeah, you could say that again.
Hello, an idiot. Nice to meet you. Did you lose a bet?
Nosy passerby.
Sounds
Indeed.
like a prank to me. Some dumb kid must have got tricked.
Stop it! No! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot!
Uh-huh. How many of them are there? Jesus.
Calm down, Prune. There's no need for violence.
We're surrounded with phonographs.
Hello, everyone. Well, I wasn't expecting a challenge like that. It's certainly a novel approach. Anyway, congratulations on successfully activating your witch's homework challenge. I've prepared a magical space for you with a real sense of
Okay.
pomp and circumstance.
You know what?
But
I
it's going to
appreciate the
take a while
humor.
to load. So I thought, why not turn your challenge into loading music while you wait? Play it again and again to really build the excitement and get you properly pumped up. What do you think?
I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! Hey, in a challenge. Turn that stupid noise off right now!
Oh dear. It looks like there's been a misunderstanding. I'm afraid the loading music's already merged with the challenge. If I cancel it now, you'll fail the whole thing. But I mean, if you're certain, I guess you can try another time, if fate decides we should meet again.
No! Don't you dare run away again! Not after I finally tracked you down! Ugh! How much longer does this thing need to load?
Huh? The magic space? It loaded ages ago.
Loading screen. Sayu has a challenger. Sayu is much more chill.
Welcome to the pinnacle of the dramatic arts in all of Tibet. The opera epicless. Or rather, a magical facsimile of it. Your challenge is to win a debate, which is exactly why this magical space was created. Not bad, huh?
A debate? Don't you remember how I wiped the floor with...
Well done. You displayed the intellect of a 16-year-old in a debate designed for 12-year-olds. How remarkable you are.
Is she supposed to be 12?
Like to argue. So I've prepared a wonderful topic that even you won't be able to refute.
Growth challenge, I see. Am I supposed to be here?
Debate requires a fair and impartial judge. Naturally, you are the only candidate worth
Who's that?
considering, and I'm sure everyone else here agrees.
Who are those? Random dodocos? Is Paimon supposed to be up there?
Actually, I've been wanting to say this for ages. Paimon's been sitting up there in the VIP seats, striking a pose for quite a while now.
That sounds oddly familiar. No, I think it's this entire scene.
Seeing as we teleported right here, I figured we should imitate our friend. She's quite the superstar in Fontaine, you know.
As I recall, Paimon loves watching a good show. Well, there's no better seat in the house, wouldn't you say, Paimon?
Paimon can see everything. But, is it really alright?
Relax. This is my magic space, and I make the rules.
Enough time wasting.
Klee is a...
Huh?
Klee is a bad kid.
This
All right,
is
go.
a topic for you to refute. If you can convince our judge that Klee is not a bad kid, you'll earn yourself a gift.
I don't want your stupid gift. Klee's your own daughter. How could you set a topic like this? You're a bad person. The worst person.
People do say like mother, like daughter. Since I'm so bad, I guess Klee must be pretty bad too.
Objection! That's pure
Objection!
Your flaws lie in your character and conduct. There's no scientific evidence to show that those are hereditary traits. Nurture has shown a far
Objection!
than nature. The people who look after Klee and Mondstadt are all better than you. Under their positive influence, Klee couldn't possibly turn out bad.
Oh, they must have a blast writing this.
Do you dispute that Klee loves fish blasting? How could any good kid enjoy such a terrible pastime?
That's just the nature of a child who hasn't been taught right from wrong. Klee can see the boats in the harbor loaded with fish. How is she supposed to know the difference between how they get their catch and how she gets hers?
But is it not true that even after being sent to solitary confinement, Klee never learns her lesson?
It's
true
one
that
turn.
Klee always accepts her solitary confinement and doesn't try to escape. That clearly shows she understands her punishment and doesn't hide from her actions. Klee shouldn't be labeled as bad when she readily faces the consequences of her actions. Moreover, after her last time in solitary confinement, despite saying she wanted to go fish blasting, she hasn't done it once without permission. In fact, the last time she did go, it was only at the behest, you could say instigation, of someone she trusted. Her own mother, no less! At the end of the day, there's only one person here who deserves the title of bad kid. No, wait. Bad adult!
Bad kid don't.
I know! Bad kidult! Oh, very compelling. A truly forceful argument.
Even if I accept your argument, it only proves that Klee has no bad intentions. It doesn't stop her from being a bad kid in other people's eyes.
Still stubbornly clinging on. Fine. If that's your angle, then listen carefully, because here's something even you can't deny. In other people's eyes, Klee is cute, so they will always forgive her actions.
Is there other options?
Exactly. Klee is so cute. Who cares if she makes a few itsy-bitsy mistakes? In Paimon's eyes, she can't possibly be bad.
I don't like that argument.
To everything you've said, Klee has far more good points than bad. She's always happy to share her toys. And when she wants to play but everyone else is busy, she never pesters them and waits patiently until they're free instead. But most important of all, she's kind. In her eyes, everyone is a wonderful person. Even me, her mother's sworn enemy. No matter what else, I won't let you besmirch such an adorable child by calling her bad!
I give up. You win. As her mother, I can't possibly argue with that. To hear you say those words, it seems you truly do consider Klee a good friend. My daughter really is adorable, isn't she? Don't say I didn't warn you. I told you if you met her, you'd end up happy.
Now you're boasting? I traveled all the way to Mondstadt because of your silly little prank!
It brings me so much comfort knowing that Klee has a friend like you by her side. I do so look forward to seeing you both grow up. You can't imagine Klee still fish blasting at my age, can you?
Hold it right there. You're not about to say something corny like, ta-da! This was all a test to see how you really feel about Klee, are you?
You catch on quick. Seeing as you already know the deal, let's jump straight to announcing the results. Esteemed judge, if you will.
Yeah, so you prepared an answer for
Little
me.
Prune's Witch Challenge. Passed. Please accept the following witch's blessing. May you be as happy, healthy, well-fed, and worry-free as Klee herself.
When it comes down to it, you and Klee are both good kids. You're allowed to make mistakes from time to time, or even throw cutie-wooty little tantrums.
Thanks? But this doesn't change anything between us. First things first, stop treating me like a child. And second things second, I'm a witch hunter, and I won't forget my duty. You lost this time, so come out here and stop trying to fool me with that stupid doll.
Oh my, would you look at the time? Well, I had a lot of fun today. I'll be sure to drop by the next time I'm free. Toodaloo!
Hey, did you hear me? I haven't finished with you yet! Don't you dare run away!
What do you think about that, Chad?
Whoa! Everything just vanished! Oh, you wicked witch! Just you wait. I'll get you one day.
Objection! Hello, Shimon. I'm having a blast. I'll be sure I can enable those things. Yeah, that's enabled. That's also enabled. Alright, let's try it. Let's try to do some DPS testing. I did finish farming a set for Nicole. Oh, this is vengeance! Oh my god, is Prune gonna grow up to be Batman of Mondstadt? I mean, we already have a Batman, I guess, following in the footsteps. Robin! You know what, they make a pretty fine, short and sweet type of story, even though I did not care much about this character coming in. It's pretty fine. Robin! I don't think I have enough energy recharge though, so I do have to turn on the infinite energy, but we can do a rough testing. Alright, turn on infinite energy. I almost forgot. Okay. Was this break 150?
Watch out! Turning point?
Begone! I live within you.
Turning point?
Pichu Pronius.
Such defiance. Heaven's will.
Up the ante! Leave it to me! King!
Close the Wally. Sure.
Begone! I live within you.
Up the ante!
Alright, let me try one more time. Real quick. Is there any gearing that I should be taking notes of? She has her Fab book, that's fine. She has her TTDS, that's fine. This guy is currently using this weapon, that's cool. This guy currently using that weapon. 130k is alright. It's not the best with the weapon. This is Varka one.
Stay back! The story has only
Such defiance. Heaven's will.
Leave it to me! King!
I live within you.
Thunder! Shrimp! The king!
Heaven's will. Made not.
Up the ante! Shrimp!
Alright, last rotation. We'll end it. I don't think I'm gonna hit the 140k mark.
Our little secret.
Shrimp!
136, 135. Is Nicole's burst really necessary for our one Varka? We'll find out.
Stay back! Turning.
I should use a safe combo. Hold on.
The story has only just.
Such defiance.
Up the ante! Slash! Leave it to me! King!
Begone!
Slash! Shrimp!
Tiny bit less. Nicole C1 threw you off? You're so confused. What is the damage bumper when you use Mavuika? What do you mean by damage bumper? Oh, the Nicole's illusion? Or visage coming up to do damage? Oh, number, gotcha. I didn't have. Now, granted. Hold on. This is not a fully leveled up Nicole. The only thing that's not fully leveled, she's level 80 ascended, by the way. The only thing that's not leveled in here is her talent. She is currently level, or talents level 166, and ideally it should be 199. This is mostly because I have not done the weekly boss yet, and we need that. So I think after I am done with leveling Nicole fully, this is probably reach 140. But 140 is not an amazing number for a character with weapon. Varka R1. Can we get a no ER start? Run? Alright, sure. Give me a moment. Let me double check. What is the Varka team? With talents, low talents.
Next on the agenda.
I'm gonna have to check the gearing. My Nicole is not fully geared. Her energy recharge is not as high as I wanted her to be. It can be improved. This piece is nice. This feather is nice. This sand is more suited for DPS. This is nice, but not for Nicole. Maybe for Dorian or something. This is okay, but this is the bad piece that I'm currently having to cope with right now. Oh, sorry. You were not seeing that shit. Alright. Flowers is nice. Feathers is nice. This is okay. This is okay. This has 0 ER, and that's currently what I'm coping with. So ideally, I'd like to see about 200 ER in here. But maybe she is still workable with that. This is my Brune. She has 193 ER using Favonius Codex, so she should be good in terms of energy recharge for herself. The one hiccup I have is with Dorian, kind of. This is an R1 of the weapon. It's not great. And ideally, I'd like to have a little bit more recharge on this guy. The artifacts that I'm currently using for Dorian is scraps I have remaining from Varka's farming. It's not the greatest. It should do. Let's try to see the 0 energy start. TTDS or Nicole? Yes. That should be the best option. Give her the event weapon. I don't have it. Will it reach 160 realistically if I have C2 Brune? I have C2 Brune. This is C2 Brune you're looking at. I'll select this enemy so it does not get moved away easily. TTDS? Yes, TTDS. Okay, hold on. If I start with 0 energy, I'm gonna have to funnel Dorian. Wait, hold on.
I think not.
Low. Low. Press the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button 2 times. And now I exit the stage instead of just resetting the timer. So one of the problems with TTDS on first rotation is that we're gonna swap it to the wrong character. Instision. Have to do this. Swap to Varka. Very cool. Go back here. And give energy to Dorian.
Story has only just...
I would like to burst on this character as well. How the hell do I burst on this character in first rotation? Do I have to do a Varka skill? No, I should not. I should not. Hold on. It's just for energy, real quick.
Watch out! Gotcha!
The story has only just begun!
This is rough. This is rough. If I want 2 bursts, this is not it. Maybe I need a Favonius particle at the beginning. I'm gonna try to get some Favonius particle at the beginning. Just like this. Wow.
Stay back! Okay!
That ain't it, chat. That ain't it. What's the cooldown on her skill again? Let me double check. Her skill cooldown is 14 seconds. If I min max, you saw people hitting 150 to 160. I was trying to min max. Of course. Of course. Okay, so what's the deal here? In Stygian, are we just putting Durin on energy recharge? In Stygian, are we just putting Durin on energy recharge weapon? Are we faff Durin, chat? I think we're gonna faff Durin it up. You know what? Let's go with the first rotation without the bus.
Turning point in burn! Up the ante! Shred him! Leave it to me!
I need to funnel from Nicole to Durin several times, in fact. Several times. I think it's probably just better to use a fab weapon on Durin or some more ER weapon.
Stay back!
Yeah, we need to fab it up, chat. Oh, hold on.
Leave it to me! Decay! You burn!
I think not.
The story has only just...
I live within you.
Leave it to me!
Still need Nicole's particles.
The story has only just...
I don't want to have to do that every single time throughout this entire rotation. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just give Durin's Fab and call it a day. Sack Fabs should be better. The event's weapon on Nicole would be pretty nice. but not having it, not much you can do about that. Hey, this guy should be bursting now. I think what I'm gonna do is to try to trigger a fast block on Dorian. Okay, hold on. See if I can do this.
Watch out! King!
I'm gonna have to funnel some Dorian's Favonius into Prune if I want Prunes to burst. So let's try that.
Watch out!
Okay, here we go.
Turning point in.
What's her energy recharge here? She has 193 energy recharge. The problem is that I have to go attack stat on this character, so my crit is pretty low. Let's try this, actually.
Leave it to me! Turning point. The story has only just...
We're going back to some semblance of normal rotation now.
The story has only just...
I live within you.
Flash! Flash! Decay! You look!
Heaven's will made not.
Dad, don't look at the damage number!
Watch out! The story has only just...
I think not. Our little secret.
Shrimp!
Alright, that's 120 seconds. That's 120 seconds. God damn! What a teams that has 3 characters being dependent on burst looks like when we do Stygian. We swap to this enemy so it does not get pushed down too easily. I'm gonna try to do a best preset again. The fact that I had to switch to Durin to Favonius is also hampering the team DPS.
Watch out! Turning point!
Hold on. Optimize it a little bit. I think this is 125, right? This is probably 125. And after leveling up, Nicole's more probably 130, and that's it. That's it with full energy rotations.
Turning point.
Such defiance. I live to this power.
Shred him. Splat! Watch out! The story has only just...
Begone. Heaven's will make her.
Flash! Stay back! The story has only...
Gotcha! Never lost!
Such defiance. I live to this power.
Splat! Leave it to me! A turning point.
Our little secret. Power.
She knows our secret, chat!
Shred him! Splat! Stay back! Decay!
Gotcha! Never lost!
It's incredibly smooth if you start with full energy, but at the moment you start in station, it's rough.
Flash!
Good enough, 130. Is using CA better than skill? I think so. I'm gonna try the exact thing again, but using skill. The multiplier from the CA is slightly better than skill, I believe. We can, since we can see it, just see it.
Our little secret. Power.
So every time I have access to the special ability, I'm gonna use skill.
Thunder! Up the ante! Leave it to me!
It's a tiny bit. Better to use CA, I believe.
I live within you.
Up the ante! Stay back! I'm turning...
Heaven's will made my power.
Up the ante!
I guess it's similar.
Such defiance.
Maybe the skill is executed a tiny bit faster.
Up the ante! Thunder! A turning point?
Our little secret. Power.
Up the ante! Up the ante!
It's very similar, I guess. Woo! You might check every rotation. Yeah, I've seen that, but I'm not sure how people are doing it. If they are doing in a... Maybe they are doing in a different stage. I think they are doing it in a different stage. And now,
On me!
I'm trying to talk to this guy. Stat settings, maybe? Okay, there's nothing here. Militia Wonderland stage, or a different thing that people are in. Maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna try to play in Stygian mode, zero energy mode, but I'm gonna skip Prune's burst on first rotation. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Just go. Just go, go, go.
Leave it to me! The story has only just...
Gotcha! Hammer time!
Up the ante! Stay back! The story has only just...
Not enough! Never know!
Begone! Heaven's will, make...
Up the ante! Up the ante! Leave it to me! King!
Gotcha! Ping-a-ling!
Such defiance! Our little
Thunder! Up the ante! A turning point?
Bonk! You're done!
Begone! I live within you.
Up the ante! Watch out! King!
Hammer low!
I think not. Heaven's will, make...
I barely have enough energy for Nicole there.
Thunder! Leave it to me! A turning point?
Gotcha! Ping-a-ling!
Our little secret.
Alright. Scam it a little bit. But yeah, it should be around 115. In 120 seconds-ish. It's definitely a downgrade from 130. But I will take something. If I give this guy Pavonius. Yeah, that's definitely gonna reduce the damage here. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. And Nicole is at skill level 6. I may be able to execute Banner, maybe. Not entirely sure. But that's what I'm getting right now.
Sure feels good to get away from my desk. Now, where's a good spot for a nap?
Wait, how putting it 1/22 in timer? You can do that? It's in this stage? How do you do that? Oh, set timer. 120? Adjustment step, select a step. What is the... okay. Okay, UI option. Oh, it has this. I thought that's an entirely different thing. Okay. Jesus, I've been missing out, chat. I've been missing out. Click on test results. Ah. Okay. Sure. Sure. These are kind of informative. Sure. I don't think I need the damage graph.
Leave it to me.
Oh, fuck. Right, right. The rotation result is basically just to check the consistency of Throwing Tales of Dragon Slayer being triggered. Mostly.
Story has only just
Because if Throwing Tales of Dragon Slayer does not get triggered in one of the rotations, then the damage should be quite a bit less.
thunder. Thunder. Leave it to me. A turning point.
Gotcha! Pingling!
Where's the rotation?
I lived in
Maybe I have to swap from Varka to Durin at the beginning.
Up the ante. Watch out.
I see, I see. There it is. Okay, okay, okay. Time is 21 seconds. Time for one rotation is 21 seconds. Okay. Wait, maybe the graph will help. But the graph will kind of tell us when the big damage is starting, right?
Stay back. A turning point in fate.
It's kind of clunky, to be honest. It's kind of clunky.
Story has only just
I think not. Our little secret.
thunder.
This is hard.
Good shrimp. Decay.
Such defiance. I lived with it.
Up the ante. Up the ante. Watch out. A turning point.
Heaven's will made not.
Thunder. Thunder. Stay back. A turning.
I think not. I live within you.
Up the ante. Watch out. A turning point.
Why is there a delay there? Alright, I don't think I need the graph. I don't think the graph is providing any useful information. Let's just do it one last time without the graph and we can... I will try to make the rotation as close to 20 seconds as possible. I will try that. Because that's when all the buffs are running out.
Watch out. Story has only just.
I'm gonna shave off one of the last Varka's normal attack.
the ante! Up the ante! Watch out! King!
Gotcha! Bing-a-ling!
Heaven's will made not.
Up the ante! Thunder! Watch out!
That's still 21 seconds.
Such defiance. Our little secret.
Thunder! Leave it to me! A turning point?
Bonk! Bing-a-ling!
Heaven's will made not.
Thunder! Up the ante! Stay back! The story has...
What if I try to shape up a little bit more time?
Think not. Our little
What if I do a different combo on Varka?
Up the ante!
The N4 combo.
Thunder!
That's 20 seconds.
Back! The story has...
Bonk! Bing-a-ling!
such defiance. Heaven's will.
Thunder!
It's still like that, I think. It's a very close to 130 unlimited. Now I want to try some tiny different combos to see what's the difference between that.
Stay back! King!
Gotcha! Nowhere to go!
Begone! Our little secret.
The timer is extremely swollen. 1, 2, 3, 4 E. 1, 2, 3, 4 E. 1 charge. That's 19 seconds. Okay, that's too short for TTDS to trigger again. So we kind of expect to see a dip in DPS. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's a dip in DPS because no TTDS. TTDS cooldown is 20 seconds.
I live within you.
Up the ante! Thunder! Watch out! A turning...
Okay, let's add one more attack for Varka at the end to make it over 20 seconds.
Thunder!
Like that.
Watch out! A turning point?
Such defiance. Heaven's will.
Thunder! Stay back! King!
136 rounds rotation. Let's see if we have TTDS this time.
Up the ante! Watch out!
Why is there a dip in DPS between rotation 5 rotation 6? You seeing that, right? That clearly means TTS did not trigger.
Thunder! Stay back!
We're back to 130k on rotation 7.
I think not. I live within you.
Up the ante!
There's clearly something amiss here. You're seeing that? 119 to 133 to 115. There is something whack going on with TTDS not triggering in alternate rotations. Oh well. Maybe it has a cooldown that is slightly longer than 20, and we do a slightly inconsistent swap, it's gonna not trigger anyway. Is there anything that shows us more? Combat logs, I guess. Six five 641. Five 7. Six 5. 5 7. I'm looking at the first Varka's hit immediately after every swap after Nicole. 6 5. 5 7. The difference is so small it cannot be crit. 6 5. It must be the 48% attack from TTDS. 5 7. Alright. Hello, Bilabali. This team's kind of fraud, to be honest. Oh, God. Get me out. Oh, but this team's fraud. I gave the team a chance. Nah, it's still fraud. It is what it is. Play Flay instead. Play Flay instead. This account also happens to have flints in here. Flints R1. Similar to Varka R1. And the entire team is just... they are geared up, but it's C0R1. Column C0R1. Let's try that. Flints is a character released before Varka. Oh wait, I should put on a support set. Why is it like this? Why is my artifacts messed up? Very cool. Where's my sucrose? The fuck was that? Did I see? Guess by eyes? You know what? I'll play that. Alright, Varka C0R1 with team compared to Flames C0R1 with his team. Is power grip real? Chat. Chat, is power grip real? We're gonna do full energy first, and then we're gonna do no energy later.
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Animal hypo.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe.
Absorption test. A moonlit night for all.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Animal test.
Be silent. Fear the dark. Close your eyes. To dust.
Stay clear. Surge. The new moon rises.
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Absorption test.
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Enhanced animal. New moon converge.
Ultimatum protocol.
Close your eyes. Observe. Do you fear the dark? Be silent.
Animal testing here. A moonlit night for all.
Annihilation mode.
Stay clear.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe. To dust.
Alright, good one, chat. Good one. Does that mean Power Grip is a hoax? Does that mean Power Grip is a myth, chat? Oh my god! Let's do station. Station it up. How am I supposed to do this in station again? I'll just start with skill and sucrose, alright.
Defensive mode engaged.
Absorption test. Stay clear.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent.
It's still under gear probably after that. Probably. I mean, from 130k it goes to 140k at the most.
Close your eyes. Observe.
One level of Nicole's skill from level 6 to level 9 is 0.5% team damage difference.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls.
So from 6 to 9 it's 1.5% team damage difference.
Night falls.
My artifacts on Varka is already good. It's just that my artifacts on Nicole is so-so. But even then, it's not gonna make too big of a difference. My Durin's artifacts, even though I'm complaining about it, it's already kind of decent. And it's...
Close your eyes.
It's decent. My Bronze artifact, I believe, is also decent.
Be silent.
Alright, it's probably good enough. It could probably get to... This team can probably get a little bit more if I go to 122nd. Because as time goes on, we have more full rotations compared to the first rotation. It's gonna average out to be better. Oh. That's okay. It is what it is. If we are pulling for Varka, we just have to accept that. Varka team is one 5-star item behind all the current teams. We just have to accept that. Whatever that 5-star item is, if you pull for Varka signature weapon, cool. Now you are kind of comparable to another team without the signature weapon on that main DPS. It can be a Durin constellation, it can be a Nicole's constellation, it can be a Durin's weapon, it can be a Nicole's weapon, it can be Varka's constellation, whatever it is. Varka's weapon is the best among those. What can you do? What can you do? If you're asking about this, leveling this from level 1 to level 9 is 1% team damage difference. I calculated. Leveling this from 6 to 7 is 0.5% team damage difference. Leveling this from 6 to 9 is 1.5% team damage difference. Double checking. Oh, I opened a few versions of that already. This is Sandrone, this is Columbina, this is Nicole. Yep. Yeah. Yep. One of this is 0.5%. Durin's burst is 1 more percent. Prune's burst is 0.06%. I think the thing that I did not account for the most is actually the field time of these characters. I think they are taking longer than I initially thought. It's usually 21 seconds. With perfect execution, it's still 21 seconds. And the best you can get is 140 out of this. With standard artifacts investment, I'm gonna have to adjust a few things in here now that I know the field time is longer. It's barely 120k team with C6 prune. It's 130k team with C6 prune. That's okay. That's why I have multiple accounts to test different things. I wonder. I do wonder in the back of my mind whether Sandrone will meet a similar fate to the lunar DPSs or meet the same fate to Varka, the Hexerai people, because they do have a similar starting point as a artifact merchant. I'm not buying it. They do have a similar starting point before their supports are arriving. Well, technically, no, that was wrong. Sandrone without any support other than the old buff character is 93,000 DPS. Varka, by the time of his release, he already has Durin, and that's 95,000. So I guess Varka did have one support when he is released. For Stygian, I'm putting Nicole's in the last slot for TTDS. But for everyday farming, what I notice is I like to create a shield at the beginning. So that people don't die. I noticed that some of the enemies in the domain just... I usually one rotation them anyway. And if I go with this order, Durin and Prune just does not have shield and they just die. Because it's always... if I'm farming domain, I'm always repeating the one rotation. Without the shield at the beginning.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. Such defiance.
Finding someone to chat to.
Hit those flowers! Amazing. Does she have an exploration ability? No, she does not.
Huh? On me.
You cannot even hit the flowers, Varka, in this state, isn't it? Alright, you have to do the second normal attack. What? No way. No way I don't have enough. No way. Time to farm those exploration. I'll stumble upon something. Trust. I don't even have the compass right now on this account. Ah, yes. Right. Okay. Apparently his butt's too big. Hi, nice Favonius people. How you do? That chest requires some talking. Fast travel. Yes, sir. We hit all of them. Something. Okay. That's it. Yeah. Oh my god. I have to hit them fast. No, fine. I don't have to hit them at the same time. Oh! Yes. Let's go. Now we can claim that daily.
Here.
Add Astro. Thank you for complete.
We're all getting GG, right, chat? We're all getting GG. The next constellation selector. I think we've done every single agenda for today, right, chat? Oh, wait, I still have not done the Mavuika. Oh, I don't want to do that though. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's so difficult. Yeah, let's just move on to exploration. Hello, Ari. Good day to you. So we talked about Stellar-Superconduct. We touched on a little bit about Sandroni. Risley is not better than his Dorin. We'll see what they're cooking with it. There are still a few versions of beta. We'll see what they cook with. We DPS test mode Varka and led to, yeah, just about the same place where he is. I'm gonna skip out on the Mahuika testing for today, maybe at a different day. Music.
Exactly. But none of them believe.
Ooh, exploration, let's go. I could do the Militia Wonderland, but from my experience, the Militia Wonderland is not 100% representative. Like, we did it last station, before last station, but it's not very representative of the boss mechanic. It's sure, it is a damage sponge, is a HP sponge where we can hit it and check the very flat damage. Is there merit to doing it? I guess there's some merit to doing it. Sure. If you get C6 Prone, should replace your Venti with her in a Varka team, right? Yeah, you should. Even a C2 Prone is enough to replace Venti. But it's very minimal gain, and maybe you don't want to build a whole new character with that, so safe to say just C6. It's a clear gain. Did that. Easy. Yeah. C6 Prone, easy. Alright, chat, is it time? Is it time, chat? Chat, is it time? Which one is it again? I think it's this one. Oh, I think it's this one, chat. Is it this one? We don't look at quest menu, chat. Stop it. Stop. I think it's that one. It is this one. Yo, goat! No, my goat! Out of the way! Ari. Here you are. Huh? Unless you're talking about Ben. Okay? I'm not hearing you out.
Skyward!
Jebrail. What is there to hear you out? He's a conventionally attractive guy. Oh. Ari. I'm only supposed to be hearing you out when it's not something conventionally attractive. Okay? And then I need to hear you explain. This? It's just obvious. Not to academia. Yeah. Yeah. Aye. Did I give you a stone slate, right? You know? I cannot remember what this quest was about. Keep it safe, it's important. Sure, you can't be unaware of its value, surely. Value to whom? Employer. I completely forget about everything about this quest, by the way. I just know we met Jet, and that's it. The emergence of this text signifies the beginning of a great journey. Follow the guidance you receive, open path of clearance, document to see you a long way. Temple of Abju Road is the entrance to King's territory. Unfortunately, most of the pillars have collapsed and the passage buried deep underground. Stage for Scorpion. Leave Abju Road and walk along the axis in the direction of the sunset. Kamenu Temple is located there. This question is so golden. I've heard a lot about that. I'll be the judge of that, Dad. Is it golden though? It is. Summer was a long time ago, so you don't remember this quest. That's all you need to remember. This one. There. Apparently that's everyone's goal. Part 2 is even more golden. Alright. Parry. What is parry quest? In my defense, it might be done. I just don't remember the name, okay? But maybe not. You heard Nicole is in Sandroni's best team. Is this legit? It kinda is, it kinda is not. The last slot in Sandroni's team is so atrocious right now that there are many contenders for the good last slot. Sucrose with swirling problem. Straight up just Beidou. And then there's Nicole. Sucrose. Beidou. I can do a very quick version of Nicole. It's not anything to write home about. Nicole. I'm gonna just straight up give people maybe 500 attack. Too lazy to do much about that. 500 attack. 500 attack. Because that's what Nicole provides. Nicole's gonna hold no blast. Sure. Yeah. It is better. Sure. Equal to 500 plus attack plus the 300 attack multiplied by after the first 3 seconds. Divide by the total field time. There you go. It's technically one of Sandroni's best team right now. But compared to Beidou's 91 and Nicole 97, none will be using a premium probably. I think likely Yaimiko is likely the one remaining. Because Yaimiko is the best character for Sandroni's teams right now. What will happen is, and this is my speculation. What Sandroni team's gonna look like is, first, we're gonna have Cryo Archon. We're gonna have the Cryo Archon. That fulfills 2 Cryo. Well, she does not need 2 Cryo, but 2 Cryo is nice for Cryo Resonance. There's gonna be an Electro character that reduce enemies' resistance, because Sucrose does not feel good to be playing this team. It's hard to consistently sword Cryo in this team. So that means the Electro character they're gonna release is kind of like a Sharess for Sandroni team, reducing enemy resistance, providing some buff to the reaction as a whole. And then we have a last slot. The last slot is not gonna be Sucrose because we are already resistant threat. The character that provides the most meaningful thing for this team right now is Yaimiko with bringing the damage. Yaimiko's damage is not bad in this team. Hey, look at this. This is Sandroni's damage, 1,200,000-ish. Yaimiko is 700,000. This almost looks like Flames and Nefa right now at this current state. No, that's me. That's another me. There's nothing like Gleam in Snatchnaya, right? I cannot tell you. If there is, we would not know until at least beta of 7.0. That's a lot of damage to replace in that team. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, how do I say it best? Am I opening a several iteration of this. Why am I also here at the same time? Oh well, it's whatever. I believe that many of the characters in Sandroni's teams gonna have the passive that says if this character is in the team, the base reaction will do more damage, similar to Flames making base lunar charge doing more damage, similar to Inefa making base lunar charge doing damage, Nefer and Lauma making base lunar bloom do more damage. And Sandroni even have that passive that says when Sandroni is in the team, base Stellar-Superconduct is doing more damage, 14%. You might be remembering this. This may look familiar to you. I think her support is also gonna have the 14%, and the Cryo Archon's gonna have the 7%, like Colomina 7%. And they are all working in tandem to buff each other's damage up while providing damage of their own. Right now, Sandroni is looking quite a bit like Flames without his Inefa and without her, the Cryo Archon. C3 Yamiko for your reference for you. What is C3 Yamiko again? I know the normal C3 Yamiko. I need to look at the buffed C3 Yamiko. Where's she? I'm trying to scroll through. There's Risley. There's a Sino. Okay, here she is. By the way, this is already C1 Yamiko in the calculation, by the way. The baseline assumption is that you get one constellation from the standard, not standard, from the constellation selector. This is already C1. C2 is 200 elemental mastery for Yamiko and the character on field. And C3 is her skill level, right? Yep. Okay, easy enough. If she's C3, that means her skill level is added, 3 added through her skill level. That's gonna be 200 EM. If constellation is greater than 1, 200 EM is added, otherwise nothing. For the on-field character as well, it's 100,000 DPS. It's okay. Is Mizuki's gonna be good? That entirely depends on how much damage the Cryo Sword or the Stellar Sword reaction is doing. If we're just doing regular Sword, Mizuki is still mid. Sandroni damage did not even change. I mean, change a tiny bit. 1,146. 1,045. More elemental mastery. Jesus. I mean, we can look at the Nicole version, I guess. You can look at Nicole's version. Not that much difference. Grab the C2 Yamiko, paste it here. C3, up to 12, C3. It's very similar. 110. 110. Typically, I guess Nicole should hold. What should Nicole even hold? What should Nicole even hold? TTDS? TTDS. That's so rough though. TTDS is not amazing here because there are two characters that do good damage in this team, so I don't want to use TTDS to just buff one. We use the event weapon for her, I guess. Not everyone has it, but it's a standard thing for calculating, I guess. Yeah. 590 48. Kinda look atrocious, not gonna lie. Kinda look atrocious. Get me out. What about assuming C2 Chi-Chi? Why are we assuming C2 Chi-Chi? I am only comfortable with assuming C1 of a standard character. Or a character. I'm only comfortable with assuming C1 of a character on the constellation selector, because if you get that C0 character, you want to, you can get that C1. And it introduces a whole can of worm when we go to standard character, because the longer you have played, the more anniversary you've been through, and the more 50-50 you lose, the more standard characters you're gonna have, the highest constellation of the standard character you're gonna have. But is that gonna be true for everyone? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Even the events weapon from the long past is still a very blurry line, because many people are also not gonna have that. I try to think about that and find a middle ground enough for a calculation to make sense, but not too glazing. What are the other two possible stellar reaction could be? Well, there is going to be Cryo Sword, because they are buffing Mizuki, and they reference Cryo Sword in Diona C6. That we know. The rhyme grass thing is not 100%. The rhyme grass is part of people coping, liking the reaction, part of speculating and misreading about rhyme grass being added to TCG, and people just hoping, kind of coping. I think it would be cool, but I cannot say for sure whether they would do it. It'll be cool. You can't forget to discern hot winds that sweep it. Strange thing, you have no memories of the desert, but coming here makes me feel like I've returned home. The same. There's a sound, just like a love Paimon Ben Ben. This place hope too, sure. It just isn't finding Ben Ben proof of that. Waiting to explore. Chin up. Ramgrass is not a thing in beta testing for new version yet. No, Ramgrass is a thing right now in theater only. We're getting into the ruins. Surely nothing bad will happen. Surely this dude's gonna betray us, right? Some people, sure. That's basically the recipe for the quest. We're forced to leave, this way we still have some supplies to come back to even though it happens. Okay, good plan. Also real quick, I think this is a funny thing I found about Yamiko. This is her damage when we use an attack goblet. This is her damage when we use electro damage percent goblet. Attack goblet, electro goblet. Attack goblet, electro goblet. Elemental mastery goblet. Oh wait, that's better. Oh wait. Her damage profile now is more Stellar-Superconduct than regular skill damage. They are just kind of basically overhaul this character. In the same line of thinking, she does not want golden troop anymore. She would use the new artifact set if you put Yamiko in this team. The majority of her damage is now coming from Superconduct, Stellar-Superconduct reaction. To the ruins.
Rev the engines.
What do I do with these parts if I don't have a bike? Hello there. May I investigate? Do something? No clearance! Now how do I do this again? I forgot. Is this an electro thing? This is probably an electro thing. Right? I completely forgot about all Sumeru's puzzle. Pyro. Oh, Pyro. No. What? No. Pyro is to light it up normally.
Enemy of fire and civilization. In the desert,
I need to make it visible first.
remain to tell the story of the past.
I think it's a flying thing and then I have to electro it for it to be visible. Or maybe I have to hit this thing? Alright, maybe I don't have the necessary equipment, gadget to get it. Need a book to clearance? Yeah, probably. Okay, let's just go to the quest. A door? A door? Surely there are doors inside a man-made construction? Wait. Is much more experience than design him this morning. It's massive. Is this academia guy kind of a fraud? I cannot remember. Just an asshat? Alright. It's a fraud. Funny how, as I say that, I'm starting to think a more traditional use of the fraud word. It's kind of a criminal ish. A criminal charge or something about someone pretending to be something. Conning someone. Or lying or something. I cannot remember what it is, but it has something to do with pretending to be something and scamming people. But nowadays when we say fraud, it's just someone who's made, yeah, fraudulent. Now we say fraud, it's just even made is a word that we made up these days or in the recent years. How vocabulary evolves, huh? Of course, this is gonna stand up, right? Well, not now. May I have the clearance? I do not. May I have it now? I still do not. May I open this door? I cannot. Let's go straight ahead. I remember this place. This is where the place I saw in the event with Kave and now Hatem and the whole Sumeru cast. Amazing. Experiencing it backwards. Your body was just physically rejecting it, and yeah, we go talk. Now she's not being discussed. Your body no longer hates you. I think that's called cringing. Alright. What a poetic way to put it. Beep. Yep, seems about right. They kind of copy pasted it. the exploration aspect. Basically rejecting you mean you're having insane grams. I'm sorry to hear that. How about you keep your damn bias in check? Oh. This quest is crazy. Yeah, I'm hoping to experience it. Seems like it's time. Release! I release! What is this supposed to be, Chad? Surely something we're gonna use later on. Puzzles, puzzles. My days of skipping world quests finally catching up to me! Oh, it's already dark out here. Oh wait, because we can see the sky. Duh. Okay. One more over here. Hope you don't mind. I saw the new weapon. Actually, I have not seen it. Hold on. What's the web event again? I keep forgetting to do it. There we go. It's probably music, right? Missing out on Primo? Fuck! Music's kind of low. Oh, it's a gambling thing. Got it. Sure, I mean, this is the same kind of thing. It's just gambling. I've played these games before! Right. Okay, very cool. Sure. Okay, very cool. Dark water. Let's go. This thing. Of course. This thing. Oh my god, that's some Primo. Oh my god, I love Primo. Of course. How many Primos that? Chat. How many Primos that? Crazy. Alright. 180 Primo. That's not bad. That's one pull! 100? That's one pull, chat. Crazy. Is the 100 extremely rare? I think it's probably rare, but not that rare, right? Knowing your luck, you're not gonna get a single primo from this. Have you done it already? I thought you've done it already. Door open. A little bit. Too busy to pay attention to web event? Gotcha. I mean, just get the free ones. I am too introvert to interact with people with the share event thing. What I do is, because I have multiple accounts, I just have the accounts interact with each other. Above it, only 1,000. Really? Is there even 1,000? It's the second rarest one. Every 8 pull, you're guaranteed a 20 primo. Oh, I guess I was relatively lucky on that one. Lesbian Jade! Was there a hint of lesbian in there? I did not notice. 1 in 10,000? Gotcha. You know what? I can do this. I can do the web event on my phone for other accounts. Alright, logging into my other account on my phone. So I'm doing this. If I get a 1,000, I'll show the phone to the camera. Don't worry. I don't think that's gonna happen. True Genshin brain. Genshin on my computer, Genshin on my phone. What can be possibly better? Do it in HoloLab? I can do it in HoloLab. Hold on. What I do is I log into the game, I click the event tab, and then it takes me there. It's okay. Hold on. Ari, make sure to yell at me if I'm looking down my phone too much and missing important information, yeah? Yeah, this is cool. Alright, I got the basic claims done. Let's do a few spin. 3 cubes. Why are we going back? Primo Jam. Very cool. Oh, Primo Jam. No, sorry. Oh, Mora Labao. Not even Primo Jam. Okay. Sanctifying Unction. XP Book and Mora. Low. Oh. 2 times the 20. Okay. Okay, is that all? One more. Yeah, no. Alright. I only got 40 Primo Jam for this account. That's alright. Next! My total account. Yeah, I think I was quite a bit luckier on my main account there. Let me get into a cutscene before I do this. Where am I supposed to go? It's not immediately clear. I have to go up there somehow. There's a different room. Huh. Maybe I have to go somewhere else. A room here. I think I have to access it from the outer room, actually. Oh yeah, I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. They are literally standing here telling me to go this way. Drop on Discord something? Alright, I'll take a look at it in a bit.
Burn it down! Let the magic flame boil! Quiet now. Wrath from the sky!
So how do I go up? From here. Just straight up climb, maybe? Yeah, just climb it up. I'm too spoiled by having a lot of Natlan characters in here for the climbing thing. Maybe if I don't have it, I'll need to do other things.
Rise with the sun!
Oh, I cannot climb. Okay, fair enough. So we're here. So I'm not even in combat with this thing. Game, let me do the thing. Of course. What's the deal? What's the deal here? Hell,
What trinkets have we here? Present them. Skyward!
Open sesame! I check Discord real quick. She's like, nah. Nah. Come here, baby girl. You know what? I am convinced.
Peace prevails throughout the land.
Oh, friend, someone she cherishes.
This is an auspicious era.
This is evidence enough. I agree. Oh, we have to open it that way, but okay. But how do we go up there still? Oh, there. True little Genshin Impact. The evidence is irrefutable, chat. She no chance against Mr. Scara. Who? Scaramouche? Or are you talking about someone else?
Skyward! Scatter! Skyward!
Oh, hey. Hey, Unk. Nope, not. I cannot do anything to it. So what am I supposed to do here? Stand on this thing. Look out below. I see. Thank you, game, for letting me know. Win! Puzzle time! What? 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 May I? No, I don't have clearance. No, okay. What? Help? I'm so lost. Am I supposed to just climb up? I guess. This is a natural continuation of the quest here. Playable jet? No way. How the hell are you supposed to get up here? Okay, using this, I guess. Sure, why not? Move the exploration character, I meant. It's probably a puzzle that I'm missing and just luckily getting. Oh, but Vulcan Quest Smart Inventory tell you where to go to get clearance. Okay, gotcha. Are these the clearance or are these something else? Do we have to do the world quest to actually get? Do I have to do exploration on my own to actually get the clearance? So I have to do exploration and not just do the quest. That's such a Sumeru design. In later region, I think we can just do the quest and then it opened up everything for us to do exploration. So we just do quest first. Damn. On my other account, I also just get 40 Primo Gem. It is what it is. We're done. I'm done with gambling on my phone. Sumeru long and grueling. I think it's kind of attached to how exploring a desert is supposed to feel. If I want realistic, I'll go to the desert myself, Ari. This is a game. Okay, I miss a ton of lore here as I do Gamba and talking about Yuri. What is this? Why do we have to take side now? Give me the thing again. I'll be the judge of whether it's peaceful or not. These are the whole. All right, thank you for the summary. That was very nice. Thank you. Of course. Yeah. Crazy. Okay, more quests. Up and then down. We go down. No, we go up. I like to get out the elevator. Please, thank you very much. Oh boy, I'm committed to this elevating of the ground. Please, I'd like to stop at second floor. Please, stop. I have said, listen. Okay. I have something to tell you. I need to go to the bathroom on the second floor. All right, fine. You know what? Fine. I guess we go to the ground floor. Down left. So why are we not able to head to this area normally, by the way? Which is on the map. Is this area protected by an invisible wall somewhere? It's likely, right? Maybe I've been able to head to this all this time. I cannot remember. Seems weird. I don't remember being able to head to this just by myself. Maybe it's quest locked. I missed the viewpoint. Damn. It's okay, I'm viewing it, Ari. Oh, look! I'm pointing at it! And I'm viewing it! Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Beep, 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 beep. Beep. Alright, Ben, go. Ben, go. Ben, go. Stop. Fine. Where the view point at? Point at the view. Thank you. Would you kindly point at the view? I mean, there's a chest. There we go. Fine. Very cute. I am sorry for your Doritos state of being. Maybe next time try to treat it a little bit better and they will treat you better too. Sorry, don't know where that came from.
Burn it down! Try and stop me!
See you, Nicole! Oh shit! You got a bandit upgrade. Real. That's a real bandit upgrade right there. Oh wait, they're fighting alongside me. Oh wait, I wanted to see the fighting animation. Do the fight. Come on, I want to see Jen and her brother fighting. Money! Just had to put 2 cards to make Bennett retire, but he doesn't retire for good. Wait. But what if we use Bennett for Sandrone? Wait. Hold on, Jad. Wait up. But what if we use Bennett for Sandrone? I just checked a Nicole version. I did not check a Bennett version. I will just give her 1,000 attack and call it a day. Alright, good enough. I'll remove this. I'll remove that. Just bayonet it up. And 2 seconds. Skill hit, burst hit. Very cool. That's fine. Energy recharge. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's just have him using Sapwood Blade. Yeah, good enough. Huh? It's the same. Okay, I see. It's the same. Get out the good tower, you man! Let Bennett cook! Usually, it traditionally has been a job for Xiangling, but Xiangling is kind of washed these days. My goat washed. Hi, can I step on this, please? Thank you. Hi, Mr. Dash Red. Do you mind? Why you so big? Is your D so big? Oh shit, where does that come from?
Rev the engines.
Surely that's not ominous at all. Ah! Alright, just swap character. Boom. Boom shakala boom boom. There's legs that there's a chronicle banner of buff characters. I mean, yeah, probably, maybe. I don't know. The graphics looks pretty real to me. If it is sus, it is high quality fake information spreading. And they have a whole animation, okay? Have you seen that shit? They have a whole ass animation, alright. None of you hold your spy, rat me out, okay?
If you are presently unoccupied, perhaps we could stop a while at one's abode for some repose and conversation.
Alright, 1 second. I don't know if it's shared in our Discord channel. Let me share it. What is the thing? Where did it lead me? This is silly now.
Perhaps one should invent some form of curative discernment mechanism.
I missed the falling block. Oh, did I? Okay, thank you. Over there. Ah, it's the one. This is probably a. No, that's not it. No, no clearance. All right, I'll find it later. You know, it's why Risley is not on the Content Chronicle? Yeah, likely. Ah, yes. Yes. It's a little bit weird because now we can no longer get Risley and lose to someone like, say, Navia or Emily. It's kind of weird. But then it's also, he's just coming back one patch later than other characters, and now we have the other buff characters to lose to when pulling for Risley. Oh, hello there. What's this? this a falling floor? Yes. Even losing to Chi-Chi, even on Chronicle Banner, I mean, it's not that bad, I'm telling you. For Stellar-Superconduct, which is the reason you're pulling on this Chronicle Banner to begin with.
Light it up. Try and stop me.
Not this way. By the way, you did not hear how much Risley was buffed. You haven't seen zero right now. Well, if you'd like to see Risley having a team, that's gonna be a team with Durin and Nicole. Risley is doing 85k with Stellar-Superconduct, and you have to play Yaimigo. So there's that.
Light it up.
Hell? Where am I supposed to go?
Burn it down.
Pantolon is heavy. Yeah, chat. If this is not the round of Risley buff you were hoping for, then yeah, maybe 3 years from now there's gonna be another round of buff for Risley.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding. You can.
Imagine this without underground map. No, I won't. Get me out. Don't even attempt to rob me into doing this quest without a map. Jesus. Why are you here? I've been looking for you all over. This little thing. Okay. More. Another one. You die. Boom. Out of the way.
I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry. There's no.
Do I have clearance? I don't. Clear me some rants. Thank you. Something back to the main room, I think, probably. Yes, we are here back to the main room pretty much, and still nothing in sight. All right, out of the way. Hi. Thank you, Mr. Mirror on the wall. Alright, where do you go? Right on top, Ben, huh? One more.
Rise with the sun.
Imagine farming Sino map with the underground map and location map thing. Yeah. Quality of life has been life-changing. Thank you very much. Okay, we're about to see that Pharaoh's D. Okay, we're not. That Death Threat D. Yeah, that's a door that we can go down. Something like that. Surely. Okay, all up. Had to do it for Ido and then Sinon and Risley. Wait, does Risley also need to farm underground? I mean, I know the Fontaine Buck thing. Are they underground? I never farmed for it actually. Delicious day! Ari. Ari.
Rise with the sun! Try and stop me!
I think, someone in the stream needs a cold shower, and that's me. Alright, dude. Just get on the thing. Dude, get on. Move on. And move on. Nice! Do we have a cutscene? You kind of have a cutscene. I would do it if I want to play sand drone. Yeah, that's true. But I will probably have the map. Okay, that sure looks like an ominous door. Is that a cutscene? It's just a different angle camera. It is a cutscene. No, it is an angle camera. Why do they have to hold this shot for so long? Huh? Huh? That's kind of an abrupt cut. That's kind of an abrupt cut. Where are we? Oh my god, it's gonna be an entire area of exploration. Jeez. Okay. You know what, chat? That's gonna be it for today. I will resume this or I'll do it on my own time. Oh my god. What a long damn quest. I want to see the way the peak is, but the peak will... if the peak decides to hide itself behind a bunch of walls, then we're gonna have to take it slow. Chat, it's gonna be it. Jeez! The Chronicle is really tempting and can just want to collect certain characters for the sake of collecting them, but there's a chance of losing to Yai. I think you do have a lot of hatred over there. I mean, if you did warm up to Sandrone, maybe one of these days you and Yai can get along. Alright. Stay until an unreasonable hour when you finish this one. Fair enough.
Exploration.
Alright, chat. This is gonna be it for today. Whee!
Adventuring is right.
I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try to... wait, hold on. This, you are allowed to spoil me this if you've done it, I guess. Should I finish all the jet stuff before I do the Archon quest, or should I just do the Archon quest immediately? I mean, we can always do it, but to experience things in more chronological manner, is it that important that I experience this first? It's kind of taking a while. Alright, if you don't know, I guess not. Doesn't seem like anyone is in the know. Chat, you can tell me in Discord, or you can continue to tell me in the end screen if you know. But if not, see you tomorrow then. Bye chat, here's some music. What did YouTube hate you? How so? Finish it? Okay, there you go. I should finish it then. This is gonna be a long weekend for me. Archon quest this and then Archon quest. I know that. Okay, I am not going to finish the Temple of Space. I'm not going to finish the Temple of Space. Bye, chat.